Rabbits have the perfect life. They eat, they sleep, they hop, they poop a little, and they have lots of sex. Did you know that? Rabbits have lots and lots and lots of sex. Tons of, that's why you see little rabbits all around, little bunnies hopping around, because they have lots of sex. But for what they have in quantity of sex, they lack for in quality of sex. Yes, I looked it up online. Check my internet browser. It has bunny sex in there. And I found out, do you know how long it takes a bunny to have sex? From the little bunny foreplay to the big rabbit, it takes 10 to 14 seconds. 10 to 14 seconds. I think I might be part rabbit. Guys, 2019 is tomorrow, and in 2019 I will have my 40th high school reunion. Yes. It will also be 40 years that I ran off with the Carnival, 40 years ago. I was a carny, believe it or not. I worked a water gun game and an arcade. Okay? You guys remember arcades, right? That's where people got together, mainly teenage boys got together, and they would play video games, they'd socialize, they'd try to beat each other's high scores, and that was a great socialization. Now, everybody's got their home gaming things and their handheld devices, their Nintendo Switch. Now teenage boys pretty much stay at home and play with themselves. I was corrected by a lady one time in the audience. She said, "No, Chris, they don't. They play by themselves, not with themselves." I said, "Lady, these are teenage boys." Yes, guys. And I had the water gun game as well. I'm sure you're familiar with it. It's a trailer game on the Midway. We had these high-powered water pistols. You shot at this clown's face. It had a little target on it, and a balloon would blow up. And when it blew up, the first persons who had their balloon pop, they won, right? Well, you know what? I have not had that job for almost 40 years now, but I still remember the pitch. You know what a pitch is? It's what the carny says to get you to play the game. Do you want to hear me? You want to hear it? Yes, yeah, that's great. I love an audience that's anxious for this. Here we go. Tickle those tonsils now. Give his tongue a tingle. Make him go with the H2O. The first to pop is top's winner. There's a winner, and everybody's surprised every winner. Who's going to do it to him now? Step right up, put your cash on the dash. We'll have you in a flash. Everybody ready to play the game? Pull the guns up out of the counter. Ain't right for the clown's mouth, because we're going to go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're off and running off and gunning, and keep them going, growing, flowing higher, higher, racing up, reaching up, going to the sky. Hey, we got a winner here. Win twice, traded in for a giant stuffed beaver. We actually gave away giant stuffed beavers as prizes, guys. And my stalker wanted me to have hers. Oh yeah, I turned that down. She scared me. She scared me a lot, and that's why I don't want to talk about my stalker. But I do want to talk about beavers. I do. The first time I ever saw a picture of a beaver in a magazine that wasn't Field and Stream or Ranger Rick was in a magazine that had to do with a different kind of stream, and that magazine was Hustler magazine. We used to call those dirty magazines. Dirty magazine, Hustler, because it had lots of pictures of naked ladies in it. And most of the pictures featured the downstairs lady parts, right? That was the kind of shot. It was all that kind of stuff. But guys, I tell you, this first magazine that I happened to come across had a scratch and sniff centerfold. I kid you not. I actually had a scratch and sniff centerfold. Being 17, I had to do it. I took the magazine, I picked it up, scratched right between the legs where they had that stuff, and I smelled it. It smelled like blueberries. They lied. They lied. You know how I know they lied? Because we traveled the Carnival with a woman with a tattoo of a seashell on her inner thigh. And when you held your ear up to it, you could actually smell the ocean.